Hello everybody, my name is Jules and I'm here with my friends from the Adelaide Bushwalkers Club. We are South Australia's only pack carrying club. We love going on multi-day adventures with everything we need in our backpack across South Australia, the rest of Australia and the world. We do cruisy walks and we do walks that make us question life choices occasionally as well. So I've only been with the club a few years. I am a hike leader now and I'm on stage with another hike leader and her name is Jeannie. And Jeannie's been with the club for probably 30 years. Now this year is also the 80th year of Adelaide Bushwalkers. So I'll start with chatting to Jeannie about why you came to Adelaide Bushwalkers and your favourite memories with Adelaide Bushwalkers.
Hi everyone, I joined Adelaide Bushwalkers 30 years ago. Back in those days we used to wear long shorts, we carried canvas packs and we clipped on big 2-pot transiers that weighed a ton. Now we've got a lot better equipment. I joined ABW because I came back from trekking overseas and my friends all wanted to walk with me, but they wanted to walk for an hour and then go to the pub, and I wanted to do something more intrepid. Adelaide Bushwalkers is different from some of these other clubs here because our emphasis is on full pack carrying and overnight sleeping in tents. And if that's not your deal, that's great, but if you are looking for something a little bit more intrepid, pop by our tent, the one in yellow, red and black in the Indigenous colours, and we'll be happy to talk to you about getting a bit more adventure into your life. Now, I'm an old timer, I've been in the club forever, but we've got some new people here who might be able to tell us what it's like joining the club for the first time.
Michelle, we have Michelle, and Michelle didn't know that she was going to be on stage until about a minute and a half ago, so this is very well prepared. So Michelle's one of our new members, and Michelle has joined the club with her husband, and I would like to tell you, Michelle and daughter, wow, so it's a full family affair. And the other day I did a walk with Michelle, so come along and do a little training walk. It was 30-something kilometres from Mount Lofty Summit through to the beach. So I'd like you to listen to Michelle and why she has joined the club and her favourite experiences so far.
Okay, hi, I have joined with my husband first of all, and then once we started going out on little adventures, so we've been with the club for a year now, I think we've just ticked over a year. Our daughter was a scout and she got really upset and was like, Mum, why are you going out on these things without me? That's not fair, I'm too old for scouts now. So she's joined us as well, and she's 21, so I think she's been one of our younger members coming on the walks with us, which has been really great, and we're not making her. She does it on her own. She's now starting to get her own kit all up so that she can come on more adventures with us. My biggest accomplishment so far with the ABW is probably the Great Southwest Walk, which was 13 days walking, 3 days across the beach, first of all, which was a huge effort. I did my Achilles a little bit, took a couple of days break for the rest of the pack. There were 6 of us, so I drove between stops after that and gave everyone else a bit of a break, which made me feel a bit like a failure. But then being able to walk with day packs for a couple of days, they told me at the end, really helped them, so I hope that did, because I felt like I buckled out, but that's okay. But it has been amazing. Fantastic people on the group. Everyone's really supportive of different levels of walking. Like last Sunday, we had 22 people walking, but yet the pack all stayed together. We gave everyone a break. No one is ever left behind. So it's an amazing club to come join. If you're interested, tent's the first one as you walk in, or the last one as you walk out. Thanks.
And next I'd like to speak to Angelique, who has been with the club a couple of years now, and you must have had some amazing adventures as well, and maybe they're not all hiking, but I'd love to hear about your highs.
Thank you very much. I joined about 3 years ago. I work full-time and I study, and as Jules mentioned before, sometimes we question our life choices. I was thinking I might as well question my life choices in the nature. We have all sorts of different hikes. You can go on a day hike with just a day park, or a weekend hike. You can go 2 weeks hike. My favorite hike was Grampians. It's beautiful. It's quite difficult and challenging, but once you finish, you actually feel like on top of the world. So, looking forward to all of you guys joining us. Thank you.
The next person I'd like to hear from is someone that I regularly refer to as the MVP on trail, Richard. And I love a hike with Richard. He's the man that brings Tim Tams, starts the campfire for an area that you're allowed to have a campfire. And I've been on some hikes that have been extremely difficult. And Richard's the person in front leaning over a boulder with an arm to hoik you up when you think you possibly can't go on any further. So Richard is kind of like the super athlete on trail. He's so fast and he's so strong, and I've seen other people become injured on trail, and he dumps their pack and he loads it up and says, I want all that weight. It's good training and makes you feel a little bit better about maybe needing a little bit of help sometimes. So I'll hand it over to Richard.
Oh, here you go. Trying to what I say now. I enjoyed the club because it's wanted something exciting to do. It's great fitness. Definitely, you get out there and experience the wild, which is awesome. Especially when you go like a 10, 11 day hike, you see no one for like 9 days. That's pretty impressive. Just enjoying the fitness of it all. So that's all I can really say. Favourite locations, definitely Tasmania. Flinders is pretty good. It's very challenging. Different areas, different aspects, like the cold in Tasmania, the water carrying in the Flinders. But yes, it's extremely doable. So enjoy it. Some of the hiking ones. I'll jump to kayaking. Kayaking's good, so it's a bit of a difference from walking. So there's a lot of things. If you can't walk that far, you can do other things like kayaking and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. We do day trips as well, so that's even better for people who are getting their legs into their gear to do longer days, I suppose. Thank you.
I've saved the best for absolute last. One of my favourite people to sign up on a walk is my friend Bruce. Bruce is just the best fun. I was on a walk through a really remote section of the Flinders Ranges last year, and it was really challenging. We had some incredible uphills, we had full packs. I think we were doing a water carry as well, which made life a little bit harder. And we had Bruce on trail. He wasn't feeling very well. It turns out he was actually incredibly unwell, and he stayed with the pack. I mean, I don't think we adjusted our speed at all, and Bruce, being as unwell as he was on a really difficult trail, kept up with everybody. He's an absolute machine and heaps of fun to have on trail, and very good to have a chat to by a fire at night. So I'll hand it over to Bruce.
Thank you, Jules. I joined the club probably 37 years ago. Then I had a fair period out with children and work commitments. But this club is really part of a family club, really. People are very genuine, very kind, and it's just a great club to be in. So I remember on a trip to Tasmania, I sort of thought to myself and said to the others on the plane flying back, I said, this is probably my last trip. This was too hard, I was too cold, I was too miserable. By the time we arrived in Adelaide, we'd planned another trip. And that's pretty well what it's like. You think you're not going to go on, but it's like it's like being on drugs. You just got to keep doing it. So, come along, people, and it's a massive and fantastic club to be in.
that's about all I've got for you at the moment, but I just wanted to let you know we are celebrating our 80th year of our organisation. Our memberships are available to every adult, and we do day walks, weekend walks, week-long walks and expeditions. I'm leading a walk later this year through the Victorian Alps, bookended by the two highest peaks in Victoria. Really hoping that the winter event of late November doesn't occur again this November. Otherwise we'll need more than gaiters. But we've got a really great crew signed up for an adventure, and if you want to carry your pack and know that you've got everything that you need to survive for as long as you plan on being out there, surrounded by really cool people. It's not too often that you get a hike and every single trip is the same people. For me, every single trip is a different group of people, and it's every hike has another opportunity to catch up with some mates that you haven't seen for a while. So Adelaide Bushwalkers, our tent is just down here on the right-hand side from the stage. 80 years, we're going to have one hell of a party later this year, and we'd love to see you there.